With Halloween just around the corner and the pandemic in full swing, a lot of us are wondering how we're going to do trick-or-treating this year. And as a parent with kids, I have a vested interest in making sure I can collect that 30% candy tax because, well, every opportunity to teach the kids how the world works it's a good opportunity, right? So in this video, I'm just going to be going over a couple different things that you can do to help ensure that your kids and other kids can have a safe trick-or-treating experience, from building a simple touchless candy dispenser that won't break the bank, and some simple labeling for your front, markers for show the kids where to walk, where to exit, where to line up, just to give them the best chance of success. So this video is just intended to be a general guide to how to build a candy dispenser with very minimal resources and very minimal investment. I will be building my own fully automated electric touchless candy dispenser for you guys to see. That will be in a separate video. I'm going to utilize just stuff I can find in my garage, like a wiper motor and a couple other little electronic components, just to make it so the kid just puts the bag underneath and it's just going to dispense the candy. So keep an eye out for that video. So to make this work, let's break this down into a couple of the issues that we're going to be facing with trick-or-treating during the pandemic. So our two main problems is going to be common points of contact. So areas that people would frequently traffic and touch. So like a big bowl of candy, for example. To solve this, we're going to have to design like a touchless candy dispenser, or a way of delivering the candy to the kids without contacting it yourself. The other thing we're going to have to set up is a really simple to follow setup outside of our front door. So it shows the kids how to approach, where to wait, and how to exit. So most kids are already pretty familiar with this, just because at most public facilities, they already have to have this kind of setup in place. So I'm going to show you how I set it up at my house. You guys do something similar at your house. But what's important is we make sure that we have some similarity between the houses that are set up, just so it's simple and easy for the kids to follow. Because again, having a predictable routine is going to set them up for success. And at the end of this, we just want them to have a little bit of this fun experience that Halloween can bring. So without further ado, let's just get building. I'm going to show you guys how to make a really super simple, easy, touchless or contactless candy dispenser for Halloween. So if you go to the hardware store, get yourself a 5-foot section, a 4-inch PVC pipe. This stuff works awesome just because it's going to keep the rain off of it. It's nice and big so none of the candies are going to get stuck in that tube. And then you get yourself some cardboard and get yourself some duct tape. That's all you need to build this. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to make a reservoir out of the cardboard. It's like a little bucket that you can pour the candy into. It's going to be attached to the PVC pipe so that when you pour the candy into it, it's going to channel it into the pipe and it's going to slide down. And then the kid on the other end is going to sit there with his bag and he's just going to catch it. I'll show you exactly what that looks like in a minute. And then there's duct tape just for holding everything together. You can also use the duct tape for marking where you want the kids to stand and where they're going to walk off onto their next little trail, onto the next place, just so you can make sure you're maintaining social distancing properly. So, and install, so that's 6 feet right to there. So I'm going to put my first X here. This is where I'm going to set up the dispenser, just along this rail right here. And then I'm going to put my first X here. And my next marker is going to be 6 feet right there. And then I'm going to measure another 6 feet to make another marker there. I'm going to create 3 markers just for this video, but you guys can make more. Hello, trick-or-treaters. I have a question for you before we do this test. See the markings on the ground?
Yeah.
What do they look like to you?
X's and an arrow.
Why would there be X's and an arrow there?
That's an
Okay, so I haven't explained this to you yet, what I'm doing, have I? Why? No, I haven't. So, what do you think you're going to have to do here if you want to get candy from this house? And then what? What's the arrow for then? So after you get, exactly, you go that way. So after you get your candy, you leave that way. You don't leave back over the way where all the kids are standing, right? Cool? Cool. Okay, now let's set up our, well, first we got to set up the actual dispenser, okay? All right, let's do that first. Install this onto the rail. So this is a really super quick duct tape version of our dispenser. Now, we put almost zero effort into this, right guys?
Yes.
Yes, almost zero effort. Oh, careful with the tape. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here. You wanna help me, Dylan?
Okay.
Alice, somebody?
I will.
Hold the pipe in place there on top. Alice? Okay, so now I'm going to tape it down. I'll give you guys a walkthrough real quick on how to do this. So I have a couple trick-and-treaters out here already. Wow, there they are. Hey guys, ready for some candy? Oh, I see you already found the X's. That's awesome. So, I'm opening this box. I just opened it. I haven't touched any of the candy, okay? So, I'm just going to open the box the rest of the way. Now, you got your bag underneath there? Yeah, exactly, that tube. I'm going to shake some pieces in. Did you get them? All right, that's good. That's all you get. All right, next little princess. You ready to get some candy? Oh, is your bag under there?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to shake some bits of candy in there for you. You got some? Perfect. All right. And where do you go now? Which way? Why that way? Because why? Perfect. All right. Happy Halloween. So that's pretty much it, guys. It doesn't have to be really complicated. Altogether, it probably cost me about 15 or 20 bucks just to set it up so that it's going to be as safe as possible for the kids. Just remember that you have to make sure you're addressing the common points of contact. You have to make sure that you're preparing correctly for social distancing for the kids to give them the best chance at success. And keep in mind, the only person that should be touching the candy is the kid that receives it. As long as that can happen, this trick-or-treating experience is going to work awesome. So please like, subscribe, and share this video so that you can see more people introducing things into their neighborhoods to allow for a nice, safe Halloween trick-or-treating experience. And keep an eye out for my next video where I'm going to be building my own touchless candy dispenser. And I hope you guys have a safe and fun Halloween.